Bro, have you been watching Dexter?
No.
You know Dexter, Dave? You know Dexter's been restored? Have you seen all the Dexters?
No,
Anybody?
No.
What? You haven't watched all the episodes? Okay. This show is over.
Cue the music.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Psych.
Psych. Bro. Okay, they brought Dexter back. I cannot believe I have to bring you two up to speed on this. I thought we were all in agreement. What?
I know they brought it back.
You haven't? I can't believe you haven't watched it.
That's not restored.
Man, we can't even be
I'm
friends
so
anymore.
distraught right now.
First,
I know.
we had a problem.
First, I don't even have that on here, but I can say it. First, I had a problem, Dave. Now we all actually have a big problem because you two, man, whatever.
It's just been like, have you seen Dexter? And then we just look at you and it goes,
Wait, do it. I'll take that as a no. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure we've seen Dexter. So, police identify man found beheading ex-girlfriend in Pennsylvania. There's so many layers to this story that I would like to bring out. Okay. First of all, Pennsylvania happens to be Joe Biden's hometown. So I would just like to point out that serial killers are coming out of there these days, and it's strange. Wouldn't you agree? Secondly, police identify man found beheading. This is not funny. He was found beheading his ex-girlfriend.
also, they even caught him like doing it.
Oh, I think they did. You want to watch this video, and then we'll just talk a little bit about how do you get to the place in life. I think it has ties to the new Dexter reboot.
Delaware County say they've now identified the man behind an absolutely horrifying crime in Clifton Heights this morning. 32-year-old Peter Scuria is facing murder and other charges after police say he killed his ex-girlfriend, then dismembered her body as police were arriving. Action News reporter Taronda Thomas live near the scene of that gruesome crime with more on what we're learning this afternoon. Taronda.
Well, Brian, we have to warn you, the details of this case are very disturbing. Now, this is the window where an officer saw the unthinkable. Police have never been called to this apartment address before, and when they were called this morning, it was a more gruesome scene than even a seasoned police chief could have imagined.
This is absolutely horrible.
Unlike anything Chief Timothy Rockenbach has ever seen or even heard of in his 3 decades of
That definitely
policing.
sounds like a show's name.
That is a show.
Incredibly insane.
Rockenbach.
Haunted by what one of his officers saw inside this apartment.
He saw a male, and he was dismembering the body of a female.
Prompting the officer to make a frantic call for backup. The officer and his partner went to the apartment in the 400 block of South Springfield Road just before 5 a.m. after a neighbor called 911. They say they heard a fight and then silence. After a knock at the front door went unanswered, an officer walked around to a bedroom window. Police say 32-year-old Nicholas Scuria was inside, dismembering the body of his ex-girlfriend who lived in the apartment with him.
The weapons that he used, one was described as a machete.
Officers say Scuria was using it to cut the victim's leg. Police saw the woman's decapitated body with rolled up.
Well, he obviously wasn't dismembering her with a butter
believe
knife.
No. No. Some people may, like...
I'm assuming he'd already killed her and he's trying to, like, dispose of the body.
Yeah. He did kill her. He bashed her over her head several times. She had, like, blunt force trauma or whatever. And then he was chopping her up. But they said he had like a bunch of plastic and he was wrapping her up and stuff like that. That's Dexter. 100%. That's a Dexter move. Shame on both of you. Both of you. Shame. For shame. What's that? Game of Thrones? Shame. When the queen is walking down the... I can't remember what they were saying to her. Shame. Yeah, they were just saying shame. Shame. And they're throwing rotten food at her.
Was
this is almost done.
The crime.
And that's exactly what police say Scuria admitted to doing, but not getting away with, thanks to the neighbor who made the call.
Oh, my goodness. That's really bad. And I'm really sad about that.
Police say Scuria admitted to knocking the victim unconscious by repeatedly hitting her in the head. The officers who broke down the door after seeing the unthinkable now getting help themselves.
This is the weirdest part of this video, okay?
Did he not have blinds?
That's exactly what I was going to say, okay? They said they broke down the door after seeing him chopping her up through his window. He just left all the windows open and just started chopping this woman up in his house.
Maybe they're saying that because they had to use it for a reason to go into the apartment.
No, because the neighbor is the one that called the police in the first place because she saw him through the window.
Oh, I thought she said she just heard them fighting and no noise.
No, there was a neighbor that called.
Oh.
I hope I've got that right. I'm pretty sure that I do. We'll stop the video there. But anyway, Dexter. I think this has ties. I don't want to hold Dexter, the show, accountable for anything because I love that show. Rock on, Dexter. But I feel like the reboot of Dexter, because if you knew anything about the show Dexter, you would understand this is Dexter's MO right here. And I think I'm surprised more people have not tried to do Dexter stuff based off of that show.
I'm sure they have.
Probably.
I don't know if it's because of the show.
Are you having allergies?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, I wasn't sure because I am burning the candle.
Yeah,
again.
you are.
Well, this one's never given you allergies before.
Looks like the same one to me. It's green.
Nah, man, this is a different one. I threw all those away.
Man, get out of my face. Maybe it's that brand. Might be the brand.
God dang. I can't even. Ouch! Ouch!
Well, at least we know you're not pulling any Dexter stuff off. Can he put out a candle?
Yeah, you, bro.
Just put your fingerprints all over that.
Yeah, he wears gloves and like a face shield, and then he chops them up. I love Dexter. I'm rewatching it now for the third time. They've got 8+ episodes, and I think they just started new ones. Crazy. Anyway, don't be stupid. Don't kill anybody, first of all. Like, do you think you'd have the courage to, if you were to kill somebody? I'm not accusing you of anything, Skis. If you were to have killed someone, do you think you would chop them up, or would you just try to burn the body or something simple? Like, I feel like I would be so traumatized. No way I'd ever be able. I don't think I'd ever be able to get into the details of chopping up the body. That's so personal. You know, I feel
like that just makes it way easier to get caught. Because there's
not
so
Dexter.
Yeah, but there's just so much stuff. Like, you have to be super meticulous, and like you got to think of so many things if you do it that way.
Right. Yeah, you're letting guts and bile and blood and everything go all over the place. Like, good luck cleaning that up, unless you do like Dexter does and wrap everything plastic, like tape everything off. Then you just fold it all up. Da-da-da-da. You're good to go.
I mean, I'm just saying, but like you could literally wrap the body in plastic before you do any of that and take it somewhere else.
True. Yeah, do it like.
Not in a place like you're normally at.
Can't believe we're having this conversation.
Well,
but you're right. You're right.
I've seen enough. I mean, everybody's seen enough like 48-hour shows, right? And everything. I mean, they literally give people like ways to know. They're like showing you how not to get caught.
Yeah. They're like, if he had done this instead of that, the police would have never found him. And there's some guy at home like, oh my. Well, okay then. Gee, thanks.
You could have if they live close to the ocean, you could have threw him in the ocean. Oh, shark attack. We were swimming and the shark got her. Like you call it in after you took her there. Yeah, man.
It would be your lucky day, though, that you would throw it in like a group full of sharks and they would all just bump into it and swim away. Be like, God dang it. If I was out there swimming, y'all would all eat me, but not this.
Well, they would if you like, because you got to like, if she's like bleeding.
I guess.
Because they're attracted to like blood and
They would probably try to bite it, yeah. But then like they would just bite and spit it out because sharks rarely eat humans. I don't know if sharks ever eat
But they
humans.
still would attack it.
They would attack it, but then
So
they'd
it'll look
find
like
the body
she got
with
killed.
like her throat slit. They're like, this is an awfully clean cut for a shark. I'm just saying, they might not. I don't know how good actual like forensic stuff is at picking up things like that, but that seems, you would have to kill her in a way like that looks like shark's teeth. You would have to try to make your stab. Jesus, this is a dark conversation. Get my knife out.
Hey,
I'm gonna demonstrate on skis.
Yeah, you don't have to. But there's ways, I'm sure, for sure.
There's
people
plenty of ways.
Well, a lot of people too, when they're doing stuff, I'm assuming like they're gonna make mistakes. So.
Yeah. Don't kill people. And if you do,
probably close your blinds first.
Close your blinds. And F us for giving that guy advice like that. But seriously, like, how stupid do you have to be?
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe he wasn't a fan of Dexter, because if he was a fan of Dexter, he'd have been way smarter about this. And I hope he rots in hell and jail for the rest of his life. So, anything else?
Yeah. Cue the music.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Question.
The music has been cued. The skis has spoken. There's literally nothing else. Literally nothing else I could do. We're going to call it a night. We're going to catch you guys in the next video.
Peace.
Where are the aliens? Maybe they're among us. I don't know.